I am stuck in my life. I'm feeling so stuck lately in my home life that I've created. I have a partner, there is nothing wrong with them, but they have stopped making me happy. I don't feel anything with them anymore, and I don't know how to articulate it without sounding like a total shallow bitch. He doesn't want to have sex regularly. This has been going on for a while and it has been hard to deal with. He also has been working too hard at work, so even cuddling can be painful to him. My whole relationship is touch-starved, and the touch I do get feels forced and empty. I want to leave him, but we are financially dependent on each other. If I leave, he becomes homeless and loses everything, and my life wouldn't get much better than that either. At the same time, yes, it's touch-starved, but there's no problems, anger, violence, or abuse at all. I just feel so selfish. He barely even looks at me anymore, so it seems like we both stopped trying, but neither of us can leave. The worst part is that our families are expecting a wedding in 5 months, and honestly I don't think I will be able to do it. But at the same time I can't find a way out. Thank you for reading my word vomit if you did. Unsolicited advice welcomed. Please don't call me shallow, though all negative stuff will be ignored.
Feeling guilty about a crush. This is an alt account because I'm that paranoid, but here goes. I got married a year or so ago to someone that's wonderful, supportive, and very caring. We're high school sweethearts, so of course we've been through a lot. But one issue with myself is that I tend to develop crushes and think about the what ifs. When we were dating, I've actually broken up the relationship, or at least tried to, a few times because of this issue. Once, after a breakup, I tried to slide into the DMs of that current crush and my SO found out about it. Even though we eventually sorted things out, what I did actually affected the relationship in the long run. Fast forward to today, I've developed a crush on one of my SO's best friends, who is our former classmate and my SO's bridesmaid. This feeling of falling for another woman and thinking of the what ifs is just killing me. I love my SO so much, I don't want to ruin things because I can't control my thoughts like in the past. I'm just finding it hard to keep my mind off of my crush. I keep on thinking, what if I had been with her from the start instead of my SO? My mind keeps fitting in the puzzle pieces on how we're both compatible with each other, without interests in the things we have in common. It's leading me to a feeling of remorse for not being true to myself and my SO, and I hate it. The thing is, me and my SO don't have too much in common in terms of our interests, but what has kept us loving each other through all this time is how we complement each other's strengths and weaknesses. I believe this is what has made our relationship strong, but every time I have this crush issue, I find it hard to take this belief to heart. It's making me think I should be with someone else instead of my SO. So, what is my actual goal for venting this? If I'm being honest, a part of me wants or fantasizes of being with my crush, but deep down, I know that's not how things should go. I understand that this crush is just a phase and I should never act on it, even if it's killing me either way. I've learned that acting on it won't do me any favors. I haven't told anyone involved and I plan to keep it that way. I try my best to ignore my crush's social media postings, even tried unfollowing her, but I wasn't strong enough that I followed her back because she liked one of my postings. I have a lot more things to vent about this, but I feel the more I think about it, the worse I'm feeling. Maybe I'll update in the comments, maybe not. Thank you all for listening. In case you were asking, I haven't fallen out of love with my SO.
I feel suspended. Ended a near 12-year relationship because I wasn't happy. The relationship was overall healthy, and we loved each other, but I felt ignored and taken for granted. I was an annoyance to him. I left because I was tired of fighting for the love I wanted from him. But we rarely ever fought or argued. We communicated well, and he listened to me. We still talk here and there, but he is definitely bitter about me ending the relationship. I now am in a new relationship, and I honestly don't even know how it's going. I love him, and I want him to love me. I want him so bad. We're together, have the official couple title thing going, but I often find myself wondering where this is going to go. From the beginning, I've had this nagging, it's too good to be true, feeling that hasn't gone away. He's lived quite a different life than I have, and has been with far more people than I have, and I have to admit, it kind of bothers me. He He used to be a different girl every day of the week type of guy. And I can't help but wonder if I'm just going to be just another girl who happened to cross his path. He says he loves me, and I totally want to believe that, but sometimes I don't feel the love. Sometimes I miss him when he's sitting right next to me. It's not even been a full 4 months yet, and things have already fizzled out quite a bit. Way faster than I could have anticipated, and I hate that truth. I wanted that shiz to last forever. Getting to know each other was fun and easy and beautiful. Falling for each other was bliss. And somehow I'm already questioning basically everything. The depth of his feelings. If I'm investing into something that isn't going to last. And feeling kind of pathetic because I want it to last, so I let a lot of things slide. A lot of my thoughts go unsaid, because I want him so ducking bad. I just hate not feeling secure and comfortable in my relationship. I left a durable, stable relationship where I trusted the man and knew he would never leave or hurt me in a major way, to find someone who would invest more time and effort into me. I find someone who puts forth the effort and gives me his time, but now I'm lacking the feeling of security I had in the previous relationship. If I were to be honest, I don't trust the new one. And it's going to take time for trust to be a thing. But because I have no reason not to trust him as of yet, I internalize a lot of my worries. I just don't want to be just another stupid bitch who wants this man to love them. It's an unfortunate feeling. I wish I could just take the best of both relationships and run with that, while leaving all of the BS behind. My friends hyped up sex work. My friends hyped up sex work at 18, I got into it, and it screwed me up. I find it very irritating about how casually people were recommending me at 18 to get into sex work and pursue sugar daddies. It was hyped up on TikTok and Twitter and shoved in my face. You're an adult now, they'd reason. LMAO, no the hell I was not. Not mentally I wasn't, and I was so emotionally unstable that it was the worst thing someone could have advised me to get into, but I thought that my behavior was okay, in part because so many people around me were doing it. I might not have shown my face, but I can't take those pictures back. Or all the disgusting older men I talked to, many of whom were predators. I was too young and in a terrible mindset to be going into that. It was not for me. To summarize, I cannot say this enough, but screw the people who made it seem as if it was healthy and okay to get into sex work at a malleable age. It'd be better to give someone a mental health screening before you say, okay, yeah, you can do this.